You say it.
You say it? Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be making the viral Dubai chocolate bar. And Ronnie is gonna be my lovely helper today, right?
And we're gonna put the sprinkles on it.
Some glitter, yes. So today, I was like, super excited to make this, guys, for you because I've been waiting and I've been craving it for so long. I've actually tested it out, but we're gonna do our own now. So we're gonna see if it actually matches, the chocolate bar that I've tried before. And let's, hope the best it's gonna work out. So what you need is obviously like a mold. You can use any type of mold. It doesn't even have to be a chocolate bar mold. You just need something that's gonna mold the chocolate and the ingredients. Obviously you need pistachio spread or any type of pistachio butter. I got this one off of Amazon. It was very expensive. It was like 30 bucks for this jar, but hopefully it's worth it. And you need this. I've seen a lot of recipes that don't involve the tahini, and this is apparently like a key ingredient that people are missing out on, and they're just doing it without it. So we're gonna test it out with, I think, and without. We'll see. Obviously you need chocolate. I have 3 types of different chocolates here. I have dark, milk, and white. So we're gonna mix all these 3 chocolates together just so it can not be too sweet with just milk alone. And you need butter, and the main ingredient for it to be crunchy is this. It's a shredded dough. Yeah, shredded dough. And it looks like this. You buy it at the frozen section of you can find this at Freshco. I don't know if you guys have Freshco, but a Middle Eastern store or any it should be anywhere, sold anywhere, like in Walmart. But I couldn't find it in Walmart, but I did find it in Freshco. So you're gonna have to take this out. Make sure you cut this up.
Can I feel it?
It's very frozen right now.
I feel it.
Yep.
Need more?
Because this is a little still frozen right now, it's really hard to cut with any type of knife. So I think the easiest way is to shred it with my hands as small as possible.
I didn't feel it.
Also,
it looks like cheddar cheese.
Looks like cheddar cheese?
Yeah.
So also, about the pistachio spread, some people will make it homemade, but that's gonna take too long for me to even do. And I'm trying to make an easy and fast recipe if you're craving a chocolate bar. And this is the easiest way to do it is buy a pre-made pistachio spread that's already done for you. But yeah, so we're just shredding this with my hands. I tried to do it with this knife. This is a bread knife, but it's really, really hard, as you can see. So I'm just gonna take pieces. Maybe you need to de-thaw it before you start cutting it, but I don't have time to waste to wait for it to de-thaw, so I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so we finally finished shredding all of the, what is it, shredded dough? Feel dough, I don't know, but anyways, we did the dough now, and now we're gonna take it over there and we're gonna fry it in the pan with butter, unsalted butter. If you prefer to do ghee, you can use ghee too, but I'm gonna do this with just unsalted butter. So if you come over here, before you put it onto the stove, make sure you preheat your pan. And I'm gonna use about 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and I'm gonna melt it before I put that dough in. So right now, I'm just waiting for the butter to melt into the pan before I put the dough. I have it on medium right now, heat, so I don't want it to burn, obviously, and you don't want to burn your dough. See, we've made it so crispy now, and it's nice and golden, not burnt. So now that we can mix the pistachio spread with the dough, we're gonna put it in a big bowl. So after we put it in a bowl, we're gonna take some pistachio, but first we'll add pistachio. So I have some pistachio already opened from earlier, so I'm just gonna put and mix. So this is 1 scoop. I've seen some people literally melt the pistachio in the microwave, but I don't want to do that because I don't want to ruin the pistachio because I feel like it will just water it down too much. So we got 2 full tablespoons and we're gonna mix it up and see the consistency. And the reason why I'm doing this while it's warm is because it will melt the pistachio. At the same time, it will combine them together and make a bit like a paste. So you keep adding pistachio spread to whatever you like because you want it to be like nice and thick and like put together. It smells good. I'm gonna add some more. I got some more here. So I'll say I added another big tablespoon. I'm gonna use up all this pistachio butter because I don't want to waste it. This is 4 so far. Tablespoon of pistachio. And you know what? Since I have the 4 tablespoons in, I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of tahini. Clean spoon. This is how the tahini looks. It's like a liquid sesame paste. So I'm just gonna add 1 like this, and that's it. I'm not gonna add more than that. And I'm gonna mix it. So you keep mixing it until it's all combined together. You hear the crunch? I'm so excited. Mixing this together. I'm just gonna let it sit right now while I melt the chocolate and we're gonna start putting the chocolate in the mold. But this, like I just had a taste, quick taste, is so good and crunchy. I really, really like it. So right now, before I put the chocolate in the mold, I wanted to add some of like glitter, add some touch to it. So I'm just gonna go ahead in the mold. As you can see, hopefully it will attach to the chocolate when I put the chocolate in. Some people add some like gold to it, like actual gold luster, gold flakes or whatever, but I don't want to like change the texture of the chocolate. I just want to add a little glitter. I went ahead off camera and I put some white chocolate into this silicone mold and some dark chocolate into this one. I'm gonna melt them. I'm gonna melt them in the microwave for like 30 seconds at a time until it's nice and melted. Then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna pour it in here. Went ahead off camera and I put some of this. This is gold luster dust. I took a little brush and then I just went ahead and went crazy with the gold. But it's okay. My chocolate is now finally melted. I'm going to make like a little drizzle action. Just gonna go ahead and just like do a design with the white chocolate. So I did the chocolate design in the molds and now I'm gonna add milk chocolate. I'm gonna go ahead and pour some into the silicone mold and then melt it, and then we'll come back and we'll pour it into the mold and I'll show you what happens next. Okay, so chocolate is melted now. It's nice and ready to be poured. So I'm gonna pour slowly at a time. I don't wanna pour too much, but we're gonna just do the first layer. You don't want it to be too thick, the first layer. I'm gonna move it in the mold, move it around. I want this layer to be thin as possible because we're gonna add more to it. So I have a feeling we're gonna have to add a little bit more chocolate to the mold. Also, like, always do this because apparently this will take all the air bubbles out of anything that you're making. You gotta move quick with this because it's actually molding quickly because I tempered the chocolate. Okay, I'm gonna just do this one quickly and then if I need to add more, I will. just gonna go like this because I've seen people do this. So we'll like get rid of any like extra chocolate pieces that you don't need. I'm gonna add some more chocolate off camera. So I went ahead and put them on this tray and I'm gonna pop them in the freezer for like 10 minutes maybe. I'm gonna see if it forms the mold after 10 minutes and then we're gonna put the stuffing in. So I just took them out of the freezer. You guys can see they formed a little bit of a mold. I put them in for actually like 6 or 7 minutes, not more. I don't think they need to be like completely frozen, but just enough so it doesn't melt while we put this in. So I'm just gonna like grab a spoon and like put some on top. As you guys can see, Mo is not here at the moment, so my mom's taking over and she's helping me film my videos, so I'm so grateful. Let me know if she's doing a good job in the comments, you guys, and if you guys want her to be filming with me soon. So we're just trying to fill this up evenly as possible. You know, the hardest part about this is the chocolate, I think, and like getting the dough to be nice and crispy. That was my mom's idea. She told me like it's better than a spoon because you can at least like press it down and feel like if it needs a lot more than what I'm putting. But this way I felt like it was faster for me to do it. And I'm making this batch for myself, so it's not like anyone is buying this from me. It's just home batch. So we're just gonna add some more if we need to. I'm really excited. Hopefully like it ends up like coming out of the mold like that way I want it to, because I'm really like excited to eat this. I hope Rania will try it because she doesn't like the Dubai bars. Will you try it, Rania?
No.
Why?
I don't like those.
It's okay.
I like chocolate.
Oh, yeah, you can have some chocolate. So as I'm like doing this, I'm noticing that it's getting like, it's like hardening, because I guess the chocolate is so cold that it's hardening the pistachio, which is amazing. So I feel like it's not gonna take as long as I thought it was gonna take. We're done filling the pistachio bars. We're gonna go ahead and put it in the freezer for like 5 minutes, just so it can like get hard enough so we can put the chocolate on top. Okay, so I took them out of the freezer and now I'm just pouring the chocolate on top. Doing this really slowly and one by one because it's gonna take time to finish, and you don't want to like go crazy with the chocolate because it's gonna get messy. Chocolate is on now, and now we're ready to put it in the freezer. I'm going to put these in the freezer now. I'm gonna put them for like maybe 5 minutes, we'll see, and after that we're gonna try to take them out of the mold. If not 5 minutes, I will let you guys know. Final reveal. We're gonna see if this comes out of the mold nicely. I'm scared. I'm actually really scared, so we're gonna do one really gently. Oh, okay.
I'm so scared.
Stay over here. Up
I'm
close.
so scared.
So we're gonna take one out. Oh my god. We're taking it out. It's coming out.
I want to try.
Oh my god. Wow! Look at that! That's the first chocolate bar we've done, and look how perfect it looks.
Wait, I want the pink one.
Wow, that's beautiful. So I'm super excited because it looks like a chocolate bar. So we're gonna try one and we're gonna test it if it actually breaks in half without falling completely apart. So this is how it looks so far. Okay, we're gonna see if it has the crunch. So 1, 2, 3. I heard a crunch there, but just wait. Let's do it again. There's a crunch, but it's very low, okay? I'm gonna taste it and see if the crunch is there. Oh yeah. That's really good. So this was a very pretty successful video. I'm very happy we tried this recipe and it ended up being really, really good. I think it tastes very, very similar to the one I bought before, and honestly maybe it's even better because I made it at home, so it's easy, you know, like to get because it's free, but not really free. But let me know if you guys are gonna try this in the comments down below, and let me know if you guys try different ways because this was like the easiest way for me. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today and try this recipe out. I will put the ingredients down below in the caption, and I will always comment if you guys have any questions. But I have another surprise to show you guys. While I was waiting for the chocolate to set, I actually made another batch as like just a mini test, and I did it in like silicone cupcake liners. So we're just gonna try it and see if it actually comes out. Oops, this is like an easier way. It looks like a big peanut butter cup, but it actually has a pistachio in it. So I'm gonna cut it in half. I'm not gonna bite it because it's big. But if you have like extra chocolate and extra like filling like I do, I'm gonna freeze this. You can also like, you know, use a different kind of silicone or mold, and that's how it looks. Quick and easy, and it's the same. It tastes the same, it just looks different. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video again, and thanks for watching. I hope I see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.